Hello, welcome back to another episode of the No Money Spent series, episode 12. And the day that I'm recording this first update is May 31st, the last day of May. So unfortunately, that means that I'm not going to have Mickey Mantle acquired before the end of May, like I think I said at some point not too long ago. That was my goal. But actually, I just did some quick maths, and I think I'm a lot closer to getting him than I really realize. Because right now, I have 287,900 stubs, and I need every single high diamond, so that means every single diamond that's a 90 or above, as well as, I think, all of the Astros diamonds and Trevor Story. And those are all the cards that I have left before I finish the entire live series collection. But here's the reason why I'm a lot closer than it may seem. So, I went through and I added up what I would get if I sold everybody that I have that's sellable, except for two people. And those two people are Shane Victorino and then this Brian Roberts. And that is because those are all the third inning bosses. And if I lock them in, then I'm going to be able to finish the fourth inning program right now, which I'm planning on doing. I'm at 225 stars. Usually I wait to get to this point to lock those guys in, but I do that and I get my stars. The only thing that's kind of holding me back, the only thing that's kind of making me second guess it, is that I'm going to be keeping Chipper anyway, because he's actually almost prestige just because of the events that have been out. But if I were to sell Victorino and Roberts, they would sell for probably a little bit more than, or right around, what one of these new bosses are selling for right now. So it really, it wouldn't really make or lose any stubs. The only thing would be is that it would take, another couple days to work up to the 300 stars. If I sold Victorino and Roberts, then I could still get one of these bosses and sell them, and then I'd probably make... these guys, I would guess by then, it would probably be going for like 90, 80k. So I would end up making a lot more, if that makes any sense. But I think I'm going to lock these guys in just for a couple reasons. Because, one, this is probably, I'm guessing, going to be the last program that I'm going to be able to lock the guys in. Like I said, these new guys, I'm not really expecting. I don't know what to expect, because originally Victorino and Roberts and them, I think they dropped to like 40k, and now they've bounced back. So originally I was going to say these new guys would probably drop to like 60 to 70k, but then I realized that these guys were like 60 to 70k now, so I'm assuming that the lowest, or I don't know, I was going to say the lowest they're going to get to is about 80k, but they'll probably dip a little further and then bounce back like the other guys did. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I don't see myself getting all of the guys like I did this time if they're all costing like 80k or more. So this might be the last chance I have to get that voucher, at least for a little while, as I'm trying to make sure that I can get Trout. But anyway, I've kind of gone off on a little bit of a tangent here, because what I was originally trying to say is I did the math, and if I sold everybody except for Victorino and Roberts, if I just sold everyone that I could, so even like Madrigal, who's in my starting lineup, Feller, who's in my rotation, even though I'm really close to prestiging him. That also includes Zach Britton, who I don't really want to sell, but he does go for like 90k. Point is, if I sold everyone that I have that's sellable, that would bring me to around, I think it was like 760,000 stubs. So with like the collection bonuses accounted for too, that would put me at the ability to buy literally every single card that I need except for Mike Trout. And the problem is it would put me at like very close to 0 stubs, so I'd pretty much need that entire 300,000 that it costs to get Trout. So it's weird. I'm like close, but I'm not close, because I could be one card away, but it'd still be pretty long away before I could actually get Mickey Mantle. So I don't know. The point of the last couple minutes of rambling is just that I don't know. But like I said, I am a lot closer than I seem to be, I guess. But anyway, that's not really the reason that I'm making this update. The reason I'm making this update is because, as you saw, I'm at 225 stars in the new program that came out. And I think I want to go ahead and finish this by getting that voucher and locking those guys in and zooming my way up to the 300 star mark. So the plan is to get one of these guys. I was going to debut it, but then once again, it took a lot longer to get the guy than I thought it would. So I don't know. I feel like a debut of Felix or Torre or Ellsbury would kind of already be obsolete, because I feel like a bunch of people, at least people who would be posting it on YouTube, have probably already done that. So it's probably not like something crazy that everyone wants, and I may as well sell the guy early to not lose any more stubs than I already have by rambling like this. So I am going to go ahead and do that. We're going to lock in these 3 bosses, get that voucher along with 17,500 stubs, and the deed is done. We are set. There's no going back from this point. Only part of me regrets it. But I don't know, I guess I shouldn't, because Victorino, he is, right now at least, my starting center fielder, and I'm pretty good with him. And I honestly, like, both him and Roberts, I made good prestige progress. Actually, let's just since it's on my mind, let's check some prestige progress here. So because the event that was out recently, with all the switch hitter things, all 3 of the 3rd inning guys I've been using along with Feller, Snyder, and Helton, because they're all-star series cards. So kind of what I've been doing lately is, well, first of all, if you remember back to the last episode of No Money Spent, I had a 9-win run that I was on. I ended up not being able to finish that off for a 12 win, so I didn't get that diamond. But kind of what I've been doing is just setting my event team, playing 1 game, pitching with Feller, and then after that game, win or loss, I just forfeit my entry, redo it, and then that way Feller has full energy. So I've made a lot of progress towards his prestige here. So I'm only 22 innings away from that. So that's only like 4 more games if I wanted to do that. The strikeouts will come with it. And then along with that, Todd Helton is also extremely close. He's got 3 more runs left to score and 9 more runs left to drive in. The RBIs have been the tough part because he was already pretty low, but we're really close now to getting Todd Helton prestiged. Snyder's still got a long way to go. He's just about halfway. His hits being the lowest that he's at, and that's 1 hit over halfway to 100. So he's about halfway done. And then Brian Roberts, also about halfway done. His hits being the furthest thing back that he's at. Victorino's a little closer than Roberts, I think. He's got more hits, and he's a little bit further in some of these other things. So Victorino's actually relatively close if I just kept using him. And then Chipper is also extremely close. We only need 13 more hits with him, along with 7 runs scored. So pretty much Chipper, Feller, and Helton I could get done relatively quickly if I really went for it. And I'm just thinking, oh man, the start of this episode is just bouncing all over the walls, and I'm sorry for that. I just feel like my mind's going a mile a minute right now, and I think way too hard into this game, and I shouldn't. Doesn't matter anyway. It's a video game. I mean, it does matter, but like, I put too much brain power into it. But we just hit 300 stars because I locked in that voucher while I was rambling. So, into the main part of this video here is all these packs that I have to open. We have 27 the show packs, and I feel like we've had a lot of show packs lately. These were just from Conquest, the new Conquest that came out, the program itself. Way more failed BR runs than I'd like to admit to try and get those 10 wins for the program. We also got these 4 Ballin' is a Habit packs. I'm pretty sure one of them is from an Affinity, but we're just going to open it anyway. I'll be able to be at 30 Ballin' packs whenever we do that huge Affinity pack opening, which leads me into these packs here, these Affinity packs. We're going to save those, like I've said in the last couple of videos. I'm still working towards the Affinity progress, and I want to open like all those packs at once. So we're saving those 30. And then we have these headliners from the program. Then a couple of things from the XP reward path. We got that. I don't know. It's just everything. So I'm not going to go through it all. I think we're just going to start at some of the more boring things like these unlockables. You have to pick one. All right, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use them anyway. And we'll go this gold pack here. Nothing too expensive, so it doesn't really matter. We have a classic stadium. We'll just pick whichever ones I don't have, because we're still going for polo grounds and all that. We want to get that goat bat skin eventually, but then again, I don't know if I'm ever going to go 12-0 in BR. All right, we'll get this gold flashback or legend hitter and pitcher, whatever these are. I think we'll just go Mookie. He looks like he's going for the most. The pitchers are going for a lot less. That's interesting. We'll just go Oral. He's usually the one that goes for the most. And then what else do we have that's predetermined? I think we got a bunch, actually. So we'll go with this Legends pack next. Whoever I pick here is getting sold. I have a couple of them for the last time I played the event, too, that need to get sold. I'll just go with Big Poppy. And I think we have this one. So this is the 150-star guys from the program. Ryan Braun, I'm going to keep him because look at how good he is against lefties. That is a bench bat if I've ever seen one, and a good one at that. So I'm going to take him. And I think we only have one more non-exciting pack here. We got this quarterfinals from the Show Players League thing. It's just going to be 5K. So let's just, well, I have all of them anyway, so we'll be selling them. So it doesn't really matter. All right, everything else here, except for, I guess, the boss pack here is non-guarantees. So I think I only have one silver guy to open because those are from Affinity. So let's just go ahead and open that. Probably not going to get anything but a silver. The day that I get something that's not a silver out of one of these silver packs is going to be amazing. We'll go ahead and open this gold one too. This is from the 4th inning showdown. We got Chris Bryant. At least it's a better gold. I think I'm just going to go ahead and open this prospect pack because even the rare rounds don't go for that much anymore. Like Casey Mize, he's only going for 13.5, so it's not that crazy if I pull him, but it's still better than 5K, and I'm going to get 5K. Looks like we don't have Sixto here, so let's just finish that off. I should probably sell those guys too. I don't know why I haven't done that. All right, so let's just start ripping into these show packs. I'm definitely not going to try and ramble through all these, but hey, it's silver to start. Maybe that means the packs are warm. The packs are most definitely not warm. I've only pulled one more silver since that first pack. But hey, a gold unlockable thing here. That's 500 stubs. Cool. Hey, we got a gold. First gold of the packs here. And it's another Cub. 10 more packs to go. I've actually been pulling a lot of silvers since that first pack, so hopefully it heats up a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know if I'm superstitious or not superstitious at all. I don't know about that about myself. Higher gold, that's good, but part of me is thinking if I don't have any luck in the standard packs, then that means all the luck was transferred over to a diamond equipment. That's actually kind of nice. Some shades. Those actually go for a lot. That's a good pull. Alright, we're down to 2 more of these. And I don't think we're going to get... I mean, honestly, I shouldn't say not going to get anything. Because those glasses were probably a better pull than, like, most Live Series diamonds at this point. that aren't over 90. Because they're going to go for about 10K. But those packs are gone. I think I'm going to open the headliners next because... I think it's more anticlimactic to end a pack opening with a silver than a gold, at least. So we're going to do these. We have set 4 is Johnny Bench. He's not anything too lucrative, but it'd be nice. No, okay. Silvers. Silver. All right, set 10. Ooh, Miggy. That'd still be a pretty decent pull. He's going for over 50K. You know, let's channel our energy into pulling a Miggy here. I would definitely be content with that pull. Oh, we channeled our energy. I know we all did. I know we were all just putting our minds to it, even though when you're watching this, it probably happened like 3 days ago. But hey, we did it together. Now we have to focus our energy even further to manifest either the headliner Miggy or Mike Trout. Because if this happens to be Mike Trout, okay, it's not. But it's a National League starting pitcher. That could be anybody from Walker Buehler to Max Scherzer or DeGrom. Let's hope it's Scherzer or DeGrom. And it's Jack Flaherty. I mean, I think it's slightly better than Walker Buehler, because he's the only one on the Cardinals. So I think, yeah, he actually goes for a decent amount for an 85. He's probably going to go for like 16 or 17K. That's a good pull. That's a real good pull. All right, we got 4 Ball as a Habit packs left. We've already had a pretty solid pack opening, to be honest. I mean, all these being free packs, getting those glasses that are going to go for 10K, and getting Flaherty, who's going to go for like 16, 17. So that's like close to 30K mixed in with some of the golds. So that's pretty solid for some free packs. But we still got some big guys left here. 1 in 15 odds of getting a diamond. So we got 4 packs. That's pretty solid odds. About a 1 in 3 chance that we're going to get a diamond here. All right. Gold out of the first one. It's okay. We got 3 more attempts. 3 more attempts, another gold. Not what we're looking for. But hey, I'm still optimistic. That was only half. We have 2 more to open. And I'm starting to get worried now. Let's not pull a gold in this last one. And is it gonna be lucky? No, we already used up all of our luck. Alright, well, we just got this last one here. Just one of the program bosses, and I don't know. I'm gonna sell whoever it is, so let's just see who's going for the most. He's going for 129. He's going for 118. He's going for 128. So I think we're gonna go Joe Torre here and hope he sells quick, so I can make the most possible stubs. Like I said, originally I was going to give these guys a debut, but I feel like it's not quite as hype anymore at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and sell them. Hopefully he sells and I get all those stubs. I do have a bad feeling that he's not going to sell, because if you look at like Felix here, he's got a lot of orders. Like it goes off the screen. But Joe Torre doesn't have many orders up, so I feel like people aren't really going to buy him outright. So maybe it wasn't the best move to get him. But like he's 10K more than Felix at this point. I don't know. Hopefully he sells. And real quick, before I forget, we're going to go ahead and make a few extra stubs here. Just since I locked in Roberts, Jones, and Victorino to get that voucher, we can lock them into their own prestige programs, get another 1,000 or so stubs out of them. So we'll go ahead and do that, get some extra stubs, and we're at a solid amount, over 300K. I think I could get Trout now if I wanted to, which actually might not be the worst idea if I'm being honest, because now that I think about it, I still need another outfielder. Like, I'm alright using Victorino for now, but like Duke Snyder is not someone I should be using at this point. And we have Joe Carter, who I am useless with. Like, look at these numbers. I gave him plenty of time. Almost 70 plate appearances. He's not even batting 100 with 23 strikeouts. So I don't know. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll think about it. I'll think about the possibility of using all these stubs to get Trout, because then again, as soon as Joe Torre sells, I'm going to be at like almost 500K. And I'd like to buy Felix back, because I do think he's a really good looking card, especially when he gets prestige. So I do want him back eventually, but I'm going to hope that his price goes down to like 70 to 80,000 ish, and then snatch him up. But I guess that's it for this update here. Kind of long. This might be a long episode after it's all said and done, but I don't know. We'll see. The point is, I'll be back in a couple seconds, and we'll see what I've done then. And we are back with update number 2. Not too much to go over here. I'm only recording this 2 days after the last update, but I'm also recording this before I've played the game at all today. So it's really only like 1 more day's worth of stuff. But there's a couple things to do. First of all, I mentioned all the prestige progress that I had made, but we finally have our first prestige player, and we're gonna lock it in right now. Is Bob Feller. I just kept, like I said, playing that event. I would play the first game, pitch with Bob Feller, And then win or lose, I would restart my event squad and then use Bob Feller again because he had full energy. So I kept doing that until he racked up all the innings. The strikeouts followed, and we have all the stats done. So all we needed to do now is lock the 93 Feller into the collection, and we have unlocked the Prestige 95 Bob Feller. So he's my first Prestige of the whole year. He's the first one I've gotten. I wouldn't have expected that, if I'm being honest, that he'd be the one. But as we know with Prestiges, every attribute that can go up 3 goes up 3. So everything from his 93 overall is basically plus 3. I'm assuming besides like velocity and brakes. I think those are already at 99. I don't think he got a quirk added. That would have been really cool if his Prestige added the outlier quirk, because I think he already threw 99 on his fastball, but it doesn't do that. So he's still going to throw about 99 to 100 miles an hour. Even with the little boost, his control is not going to be there. I mean, it says control 80, but control and walks per 9 has to do with control. I don't know what goes for what, but 51 walks per 9 is very low, so he's still going to be a little tough to control. Crazy good stamina, though. Good hits and Ks per 9, so he's going to be tough to hit if I can locate. And just for reference, these were my stats with the other Bob Feller. He was doing a lot better, but then his numbers kind of got inflated because of that event being on All-Star and quick counts and all that. So he ended up a little bit worse than he had been doing for me, but still under 5 ERA on most of his innings being All-Star difficulty isn't really that bad, to be honest. And then we're still really close with Helton. He only needs 5 more RBI, and I think Chipper Jones only needs 4 more runs scored and 9 more hits. So we're really close to those two. I'll probably actually get both of those done by the next episode, hopefully. And then the other thing we have to do, or at least I guess I should mention, I'm not going to go into my orders actually, because then you'll see what I'm about to say before I say it. But I ended up selling Joe Torre, obviously, the guy who I picked just because he was going for the most at the time. That strategy didn't end up working out too well. He didn't sell for like the 128K or whatever I put him up for initially. I ended up having to sell him for, I think it was 108,000, so I made just under 100,000 from him, and that put me over 400,000. But I am finishing a couple collections here, and because the last episode, I remember the Jacob deGrom order never went through, so we didn't actually get a collection done in the last one. So I promised 2 collections for this one because I want to be moving at a pace of at least 1 collection per episode. So we're not only finishing the Mets after getting Jacob deGrom, but in the spirit of finishing a division, because actually, no, never mind. I had forgotten what I'd done. I had thought about doing the Nationals to finish the division, but I decided to just go with the cheapest guys and work up. So sorry about that. I forgot what I was doing. But we're doing the Astros next. Locked them all in. I bought Verlander, and he's going for slightly cheaper now, which is always nice to know. But we're locking him in, getting Nolan Ryan, and I'm probably not going to use him. But now we only have 5 more teams to go, and realistically, I probably could come really close to, well, I mean, like I said in the earlier update, if I sold everything I had, I'd be able to get everyone but Trout. But with my stub count right now, I think I could probably only buy 1 of the 3 National League guys left. So I probably couldn't do much more here, but we're going to keep moving through these collections and hopefully try and do 1 per episode at least. So at most, it's going to be 5 more episodes of this before we get Mickey Mantle, but I'm looking to get it done a lot quicker than that. So then the last thing here before we play a game is just a couple of packs. These 6 show packs were from the Prestige programs that I had made progress in. I think we just got this Mets thing for finishing their collection. It's just going to be some bronzes and silvers, so that's no fun. And I guess we have this Flashback and Legend Choice pack now from leveling up to 65. So it doesn't really matter, so we'll go with Ozzie Smith. And now let's just rip open these 6 packs. I'm not really expecting too much out of these 6 packs. I mean, you never know. You never know when you're going to get some crazy pull, but I always feel a lot less confident in getting a good pull when I don't have that many packs in my inventory, because I just don't feel like the odds are on my side. So, only 2 more packs left. I haven't really even been paying attention. Did I even get a silver yet? Those aren't very good 6 packs. Alright, we got 2 silvers to make up for it, I guess. That's great. They're free packs, though. Can't complain. So this is what the team's looking like now. I know the last time I played a game, I was going to use Ricky Henderson and Wright, but I just realized I really don't feel confident with him at the plate. It's not like he's that bad of a card, but I don't feel good with his swing, his stance, and all that. So he's going to stay on the bench as our speed guy if we need some speed out there. I'm debating. I think for this game, I'm going to leave the team like this just because this is how I like it the most. But I think when I go to play some more online in the next week, because the season ends in a week, I think I'm going to try and sneak in a few more prestigeable guys here. But with that all in mind, I'm going to leave this as the team for now. I feel comfortable with just about everybody here except Correa, just because I haven't used him much yet. But hey, enough talking. We're going to hop into the game here, and hopefully it's going to be the first full ranked seasons game in a couple of weeks, because last week was supposed to be the first ranked seasons game in like 4 episodes, and then I lost connection and just didn't want to play again, and I haven't played ranked seasons since, so hopefully this one goes better. Alright, if I hadn't said it already, we are giving Prestige Bob Feller the start in this one for his debut. We're facing off against the 90 Giolito. That's interesting. You don't really see that card too often. He's got a solid team, and I was going to say there's a good chance that this game is going to be on All-Star, but he's 30-10, so that could mean it's going to be on Hall of Fame. I don't know. I guess it all depends on how he's doing this season. And first pitch, Madrigal smacked, but that just hung up too long. That's a disappointing start because I timed up that circle change perfectly. Alright, Chipper Jones, after Madrigal lines out on the first pitch, draws a 4-pitch walk. Oh my god. Is he going to miss that? Oh, we got a second life. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Those 2 fastballs, the one that I popped up foul that he missed, and then that one, I didn't feel late on them. I'll be honest. I thought I was right on it. But I guess I got some work on the timing to do on those fast pitches. Let's see how this Bob Feller plays. I'm really excited because when I've taken Bob Feller onto ranked seasons, he usually dominates. And right off the gate, 101. So maybe he doesn't even need outlier. And he made contact on that fastball up and away, but it was not good contact. Now let's see the 12-6 curve in action now to try and get this strikeout. Can we hit our spot? Did not quite, but that was still a good pitch for a strike. He was early on it, and it painted the corner. And the fastball up and away gets him swinging late. Good first inning out of Prestige Bob Feller. 2 strikeouts and a weak flyout. And Buster Posey on the first pitch of the second inning. Is that going to leave? It does! The perfect liner on the 12-6 curve from Posey on the first pitch of the inning. He's been hitting really well for me lately. And Correa smacked that one. I was a little early, but it's going to leave. And it said I had good timing. I felt early on that slider, but Correa just rocketed that one out. And Duke Snyder on the 3-2 count. Another perfect. That's like, I think 3 perfects so far, maybe 2. But we're only in the second inning. And we got Bob Feller at the plate. Let's see if he can do anything. I actually forgot to check. I wonder if his hitting got a +3 to everything too. And it gets through. Alright, I wasn't sure. That was a horrible hanging curveball. And I swung late on it, and he still puts it through. Even our pitcher is hitting. Oh, and with the runners on the move, I swing on top of a circle change after a couple of pitches that I could have done something with, in all honesty. But we walk out of that inning with a 2-run lead now on 2 solo home runs. Yeah, no thanks, pal. Like, seriously, what goes through people's minds when they ask for a friendly quit? Like, when you're already winning, when they're losing. Do they really get people to accept those? I mean, I just don't understand the thought process. Oh, man. Oh, no. I thought I got under that, but I didn't at all. How is that? Only that. And Giolito with the pop-up. Madrigal gets there. I was worried that was going to drop in. But that's one time through the order for Prestige Bob Feller, and he's throwing a perfect game so far. Victorino, I don't think that has enough. Again! Oh, wait, it hit off the top of the wall. That was a lot closer than I thought. I was focused on the feedback there because it was another good okay on a circle change that I mean, come on, how can you get much better than that? But I won't complain about the actual result, which was a triple, and now Correa's hitting it deep. It's also off the wall. Man, things are happening quick here. I'm having trouble keeping up, but Correa with his second RBI of the game, he's 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Oh, but we swing at the second pitch. Is that going to get past him? It doesn't. I'll keep him at second. Man, I'm squaring the ball up. That was a good swing. Madrigal, another line out for him. That's 2 line outs this game. We pick up another run, though. I just want to keep pouring it on. Oh, no. Oh, that one probably should have been hit a little bit better. I bet he's tossing his controller around after that one. But the fastball I left right over the middle. And we still haven't given up a hit yet. Oh, and there's their first hit. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. He was starting to tie me up a little bit. 3-run lead is not that big of a lead. He can bring it back with, I don't know, another base hit and a blast. Oh, this is... I feel like this happens every game I play. Like, I will dominate on the mound for the first, like, half of the game. And then all of a sudden something just clicks. And it's not singles that are hit. They just keep lining it to the gaps. So I'm going to get someone up. That was supposed to be much higher out of the zone. This sucks, man. Yeah, and there's the walk. There's the control, Bob Feller. Come on. Let's get it back together here. All right, I'll trade a run for 2 outs here. I'm fine with that. Oh, what a pitch. Ooh, I got bailed out there by hitting the corner. That was a worrying inning. I don't know where that came from. I got to put up some runs here. I want to put up a lot of runs too. I'll be honest, this guy has not been pitching well. But I haven't been hitting well. I've been making a lot of bad contact. Oh, right on cue. Shane Victorino, man. I didn't know he had that kind of power. Correa, another perfect. All right, this is a good inning so far. Correa is 3 for 3, too. Oh, did I just do it again? Another perfect, and it's gone. I've had 3 at-bats, 3 perfect swings, 3 runs. This is exactly the kind of inning that I said I needed. Oh, Todd Helton with the diving play, and he gets it there on time with the 94 speed. That was all manual, too. He didn't do that on his own. Ooh, bad pitch. Bad pitch. I'm desperate. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat. I don't have confidence I'm going to hit this spot. But we'll see. We'll see what... Yeah, okay. And it still worked. He got it below the zone. That's all I needed there. Helton with the bomb. Another run added, and that gives me some more progress towards his affinity. He needed 5 RBIs. I call it affinity. That's not what I meant. His prestige. This is going to be Feller's last inning. He'll be batting next inning. for sure. I think we have 8 and then 9. So no. Alright, that's going to be the third out. We couldn't get out of it without giving up another run, but Feller's day's over. That's going to be 7 innings pitched for him, 4 runs allowed, 5 hits. Alright, I'm bringing in Eddie, so officially that's the end of Feller's day. Eddie's been great for me off the bench. We know this. He's been clutch. And he's going to do it again. That ball was annihilated. Another perfect. That one's going over the sign halfway up the hill out there in center field. Victorino, did he just... Why is he all of a sudden my best power hitter? That's his second no-doubter of the game. And he had that one in his first at-bat where it hit off the very top of the wall. It was almost a third home run. And Correa's going deep again, too. We are putting on a power display in this game, and I am loving it. Oh, Hanley, he might actually... Is that one gonna... It is! Alright. Let's get that run home. Hanley making a little bit of prestige progress. I always love making prestige progress. And Madrigal's gonna get another one to drop in, so he ends up 2 for 6 on the day. Oh, we're just going to keep this 9th inning going. That one's going to get off the wall. I'm going to hold him up at second and third, just in hopes that maybe we can get Helton up with some runners in scoring position. Everyone stay. Go back. Go back. We got our bases loaded for Helton. Okay, Todd. Do it. No. Oh, I wasn't ready for the hard stuff. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully passing up on 2 more runs there on that Minoso single doesn't come back to bite me, but I feel pretty good with an 8-run lead. Alright, Doolittle, come on. Just get it over the zone. I just want outs. We're just pitching for outs here. Come on, guy! Just go away. I always get unnecessarily annoyed when I'm up by a ton and people just, like, continue to work at bats and put a couple of runs on the board and get base hits. Like, obviously they're not gonna just give up, but I don't know, I always get weirdly mad about it. Okay, can we just finish this? This is just a waste of time. Alright, there we go. The slider puts him away below the zone, and we get out of this one with a 12-6 win. The bats just absolutely lit it up. I hit a lot of home runs. Feller in his debut picks up the win. And I hit, what is that, 8 home runs? Jesus Christ. And I was also curious about this. I had 8 perfects in that game. 7 of them for hits, 1 for an out. And it looks like 5 of those perfects were home runs. So that is exactly how it should be. I like that. And I think, actually, because of how long that game lasted, the new content is going to be up on the screen as soon as I get out of this. So let's look at that together. I know there was some new BR rewards, and I don't think that Ducks on a Pond pack was out yet. I think that's Friday. So I don't remember what else comes out today. Oh, and all right. Apparently, I finished the White Sox Affinity. So there's Dane Dunning. And here they are. I already saw them on the loading screen, but this is pretty much what everyone was thinking based on the teasers. We got Dave Parker, the right fielder. He that's a pretty good 97 overall card there. He's got pretty much everything you want. Plenty of contact, but also with enough power. And we have an Orioles version Manny Machado. This one, okay, interesting. He's got reverse splits. I actually wasn't expecting that because his live series has normal splits. He's like really good against lefties, but not that good against righties. This one is opposite. I think the only other thing is a new headliner, and it's Jake McGee, a prime Jake McGee, 95 prime Jake McGee. Man, you want to talk about someone I did not see coming in the slightest. I had no idea that Jake McGee had any stretch of his career where he would be considered a 95 diamond. But I will never complain about a high overall lefty reliever coming into the game. This is a very interesting card. He has really good control, really good per nines. Only 3 pitches though. This might be a card though. All right, I think that's it for that new content. And like I usually like to do at the end of all of these videos is I like to go over what I'm planning on doing next. So what we're going to be focusing on is pretty much a lot of ranked seasons because the season ends in just under a week, so I definitely want to hit World Series. And then other than that, I'm probably going to try and pick up more wins in this event. It'd be really cool to get all the way to the end. It's a lot of ball impacts there. And then along with those two things, it's going to be mostly ranked seasons focused, but along with those two things, I'll be working more towards affinities, which I guess I have my first affinity 100% done in the White Sox after that game. But with that being said, that is it for this video. Make sure if you liked it, hit the like button for me and subscribe to see the rest of this no money spent journey. It's not going to be too long until we get Mickey. But that's all I've got for you guys in this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.